Hey guys, what's up? I was working on this McCulloch ProMax 610 that I have. I want to put a longer bar on it, and to put the bar on or take it off, it's pretty simple. You just have the two nuts, and then on the other side of the saw, where the brake handle attaches, you just have to take that bolt out. But anyway, the issue was when I was pulling it apart, I felt something slip. I heard something, move inside the brake assembly, exhaust cover, whatever you want to call it. And I tried looking on Google, to see how it's supposed to go. I didn't find anything. I mean, I didn't spend a whole lot of time doing it, so I was like, well, I'll just figure it out. So what happened? Uh, this band right here this is for your brake. See it here? That's what actually engages your brake, or is your brake. And somehow this pin with this little strap had slipped past this mechanism, this brown part here. And it was I was trying to figure out, how to get it back to where it was supposed to be without, actually seeing how it was supposed to go to begin with. So this is how it's supposed to look. This little pin in the strap goes under this mechanism. There's a little ear here, and there's a curved spot that it fits under. Mine had slipped out and was up here. So whenever you were trying to pull back on the brake, it was just hitting on the end of this, so it wouldn't disengage. Well, it took me a minute to figure out how the spring and all was supposed to go, because inside here, there's the tension spring. So this end, or the top end of the spring, it goes on the back side of this pin, closest to the exhaust. So then on the underside of the spring, this is the kind of hard angle, right? Let's see, right here. Trying to stay out of the light and get the focus and all that good stuff. Right here is the end of the spring. Sorry, I can't get it to focus. Right there. Right there's the end of the spring. There we go. And where it's supposed to go is on. So you have this mechanism here, and it runs down and around. And see right there's the bottom of the mechanism. That spring, there's another little ear. See, this is the mechanism, and right here is the end of the spring. It's supposed to be on the inside of on this ear, towards the front. So I'm not going to take it back apart, because it took me a while to get it, because you have to get like 4 things lined up at one time. So what I did was, you have to take, this one screw out, and I got this pin lined up close. I mean, it was up here. This mechanism, it'll swing up and down freely. So what I did was, I just barely got my bolt started, and I got it through the band, and then you have to use a screwdriver or whatever to kind of pry up on this to get this pin and this strap underneath. Then the hardest part was down here at the spring, right there, was getting it behind that ear, because whenever you would try to pull your handle back to get it in here in this little notch where it's supposed to go under that mechanism, this spring wanted to expand and go up. The whole spring here would go to the top, and when it did, it wouldn't stay in there where, where it is now, it would come back here into this gap. So what I had to do was I just had to keep messing with it and using a screwdriver and kind of prying it up and over. And once it's seated, it sat in there fine. I mean, once it went. It's just kind of a pain trying to get it in there, but you can do it. And I don't know, it's probably easier having it, off the saw, because it's so much lighter and you can move it around and whatever. So I was kind of, holding it on my chest and messing with it like this or like that. But that's how it goes. That's how it's supposed to fit. This part of the spring is behind your little pin. Your pin goes through your strap. The strap and the pin go underneath the little ear on this top mechanism. And the bottom part of your spring right there goes to the front of that ear. So hopefully, this was helpful. It's not bad once you see how it's actually supposed to go. Put your hands on it, makes it a little easier. So thank you guys. See you later.